Division 7, ladies! The Z team against the Facepalm Tacticians. I swear to God, I don't have a bias, but every single time I glimpse at a couple of drafts and other things, it just seems like it's the same 5 to 6 teams in Division 7 and Division 1 that produce the most interesting games. I can't really help it. It's not my fault, so don't blame me, everyone. We are on Battlefield of Eternity, and on the left side, we got the blue team with Lebo on Garrosh, Daomega on Hanzo, Fluffy Death, those are the best ones, on Zarya, Beso, Keys, on Jaina, and Karim Del on Malfurion. On the right side of the map, our red team, the Tacticians, with Jack Sully on ETC, we got Vidra on Tacita, Banach on Leoric, Dragon on Reyna, and Torapske on Tyrande. So we got a Tyrande combo with ETC. We're going really old school over here. And it's already a little bit misty. But yeah, I gotta admit, like, this is one of those setups where it feels like it's 2017 again. Good old ETC and Tyrande. A little bit of a weird solo lane though. I mean, Jaina solo lane against Leo, how often do you see that? Not really a whole lot, so it's a little bit weird, but it seems like despite the fact that they're playing with the Zarya in their foreman at the bottom of the map, they still wanted to make sure that they have 2 damage dealers in the backline in addition to it, which you don't usually see. A Zarya comp still has a normal off-laner, but not so in this particular case. So as this starts, there's already our stun. Khaldor gets attacked. We have, in terms of talent choices, also a little bit of a weird one. Look at that, Consume Vitality on level 1. Haven't seen that in a hot minute. Normally we are talking mostly Austin's Renewal there just lately, but yeah, Consume Vitality obviously also working a little bit. Then again, on this map, not so sure if that's really the best choice here. But either way, outside of it, we have the grenade build, getting the demolitions expert in. Oh, there's the flip on ETC. Jack Sully, a little bit low. The root on the ground as Malfurion lays down the lawn, but the cow eats the grass and moves away. Easy peasy, no problem. Easy escape for him. 0 kills thus far. But since we are on Battlefield of Eternity in this first map of the best of 3, this should obviously be kinda hot. A lot of team fights can be expected here. And for everybody that's not really familiar with what exactly we are actually casting here, oh, this time is down. Yeah, even the wall comes in, that's the end of it. This is Division 7, so this actually means that we are looking at, on average, bronze and to gold players. And again, I'm stressing average, there's obviously outliers when you look at Division 7, especially towards the top end. But this is the lowest league, lowest division within Heroes Lounge. And therefore, plays are gonna be a little bit more fun and interesting, so I expect a lot of mistakes to be made here. First mistake at the top lane was apparently made by Leo, who activated the trade value because he underestimated the Frost Lady. Set that little gang up. And then again, down at the bottom of the map, there's the stun and the kill. Zarya goes down. So that's now 2 kills against 1 with level 4 talents kicking in. And that gives us, of course, the speed barrier, which is pretty much what you're looking for if you're playing Zarya plus Garrosh, because the whole idea here is to get the speed barrier onto Garrosh, rush into the opponent's team, flip someone over, stun them out, and yeah, then get the kill in. So that's pretty much exactly what you can expect from here on out from that particular combo, as they're going to try and execute that properly. Top side, Leo is already suffering a bit, but he gets the drain in, and here comes the assist, and that's a kill. Jaina gets wrecked and is down, but they didn't take their camp, so that's a little bit of a problem. Camp not taken, blue team did do that, which means that for the red team it's going to be pretty important to at some point at least make the rotation, or they're going to be in trouble here. At the same time now, though, all the attention centers on the blue team's Immortal, but there's the stun, the wall, and the kill as Tacita is down. Yeah, 3 kills to 2. Looking at a bit more of a kill-heavy setup now, with Banach getting murdered down here once again. And off we go. Here comes Jack Sully as he's trying to, well, maybe get a little bit of damage in. Honestly, nobody snuck up to the top to get damage onto the Immortal, but finally we have Hanzo on it, who did actually not go into the traditional scatter build that we oftentimes see here. It's all about Jimmy at the end of the day. If you can get Jimmy on the blue team's Immortal, that's where all the damage is going to come from. Dragon, on the other hand, is currently sitting down at the bottom of the map and is going for the safe laning. Siege damage! But that's actually where they need him. They need him to get that Exterminator value right now. Alright, there's the stun, there's the flip. Nicely done. Pushes them back, but locked into the Immortal. Stun, and that's another kill. Nicely done by Malfurion. Dell, honestly, is beastnit for the team right now. Doing this incredibly well with the control that he is able to push in. Come on, Jimmy. You can do it. I believe in you. Couple of auto attacks. Hit that right click, baby. Hit it hard. Leo at the bottom of the map. Yeah, don't attack the heroes. You are with Exterminator really the main source of damage. You can leave that to Tacita. It's more important for you to focus on the Immortal whenever you can and get those auto attacks in there. That's honestly much more important than trying to take another hero down. Unless, of course, there's a huge positive opportunity that presents itself. But either way, now that level 7 talents are available on both sides, it seems like we're finally getting a kill. Fluffy death. Is he gonna die? Yeah. Body blocked. And finally down. And that means the red team has another shot at this. Hanzo, for some reason, decided that he doesn't want to fight the Immortal anymore and moved down to the bottom of the map to help the team. But now this is open. Yep, we saw that. Moves straight into the stun. And here's Jimmy. And look at these auto attacks. They're actually securing the halftime show for themselves here. So, yeah, it's like the good old Division 7 logic. Objective later. But guys, we have a composition that is catering towards taking the objective down. Doesn't matter. There's a team fight to win. And well, in this case, they are actually going for the objective exactly like they're supposed to, and that's the victory right here. So the red team is able to get the first one in. Nicely done. Oh, Banak! Yeah, that's a kill. Daomega paid attention in class. So that's definitely at least a B in math. Nicely done, my friend. And of course, the Immortal is... Oh, that's another one. Why? Yeah, you don't want to follow that. So now 2 heroes are down just as the Immortal pushes the lane. That's kind of unfortunate because... Yeah, this is going to be an easy defense, at least it should be. Jack Sully has apparently mad cow disease. He just goes topside and says like 1v4, no problem, I got this. Tries to jump in, take them down, but yeah, I don't really think so. Now, he gets a few more people that start to help him out here, as you can obviously tell, but this is not going to do as much as they were hoping for. They get the wall, that's already quite a bit, so that's not too bad. I gotta admit that it's even a little bit more than I expected with all the damage that is now on the fort, because initially it looked like it would get very little here. And Beso over here is able to get out. Vidra was opening the wall bot side up too. So that's actually some serious damage that they were able to bring on both lanes. And Jaina has been taken down now as well, with the red team rotating over to try and get the drop on the fort itself. That's a pretty solid setup for them after all, so yeah, kudos to them. Looking pretty solid here, and I guess if top 4 doesn't fall, then bot 4 will, because the blue team is just sitting at the top. Does everybody mean rotation? Rotations are overrated. So instead they're going up for the top and take a tower down, but trading a tower for 4 is a bit weird. They should just keep pushing. Just keep pushing. I don't even know why they're going for the defense top side. Just push and let them move back. I mean, either way, it's gonna work, but I would have just pushed the keep and forced them to trade. That would have definitely worked out for them. Leo is currently trying to go to the bottom of the map for that exact reason, to try and help the camp out a bit. The rest of the team is sliding in, and that might be a problem. Good dodge. There's the taunt, though. ETC controlled by the water elemental, and that's a kill. But as I mentioned previously, Leo has moved down to the bottom of the map. So there's that. We have another kill as Tyrande falls. There's the kill against Jimmy. And yep, those are some of the reasons why I would have simply continued to push the bottom of the map and force the opponent to make the rotation instead. But Leo gets some damage for the team. Nobody there moves out, but now the blue team was able to take the fort down, so that's at least a bit of a win for them. Technically speaking, they are still losing in the trade because the bot lane is now losing a tower and also hit points on the gate itself. But that could have been way better for the facepalm tacticians. So it wasn't really as good as it could have been. There was a lot more potential here. Heroic abilities are obviously now in. We're also seeing camps taken, and this time it's by both teams. Last time you only saw one team going for the move. This time a bit of a different setup for them here. Top side, that's where we now have the first push coming in, and of course Jimmy is trying to get the damage connected with the Immortal right away, and they're burning that down quickly. Hanzo is trying to play back against this. Here comes the Archon, the taunt, and down he goes. That's a quick Arco elimination. He's already dead. And again, we have also Jaina a little bit low. She still survives. Oh, careful. Leo comes in, gets the kill. Mace to the face, baby. She's down. Jimmy falls too. And it seems like Leo is going to bite the dust eventually as well. Well, we have it. Final shot connected. 3 kills. Traded for 1. Bottom, on the other hand, gets now defended, and we have top side. Still the push coming through, with nobody really taking care of it. So this might end up being a fort getting dropped by the camp alone. But they're trying to go for the Immortal instead, which is obviously understandable. Trying to win the objective here, at least and so far, they're at least ahead. But here comes Leo, attempting to slow them down a little bit more. But up at the top, they can take this at any point. The minion nearly took it here, but just imagine Tacita moving in once and getting a Q connected, and that thing is toast. But also, Jaina nearly done with the baseline. It means that we have an ice block, soon TM available for her. A little bit of poke already at the bottom of the map now. Even more poke against the Immortal. Jimmy sees a lot of circles on the ground and decides to move away from them. That could be the end of Leo. There's actually a lot of skills to use just to take Leo down. I don't really think that's going to do anything for you. Leo's gonna come back pretty quickly, especially with him connecting the drain as well. And they are going for that Immortal. You have Tacita to poke away against it, you have Jimmy that connected a lot of auto attacks, and on top of that, Tyrande helps of course as well with the Hunter's Mark that she can provide here. It's a lot of utility that they have for this. So the action is already coming in, but there is an extra talent for the blue team. And they are 8 kills ahead. I mean, we're looking 13 kills to 5 in case you didn't catch that yet. We are looking at 18 kills in total. And it seems like we're going to get a lot more before this is over. Battlefield of Eternity is once again an absolute bloodbath. That Hyperion is a bit weird, but the Entomb blocks the way. And all of a sudden we have a dead Hans over here. Yeah, that was well done. And that's of course the Immortal again in the hands of the Facepalm Tacticians, traveling topside. Oh, and the party! The party time! But ETC is down. Oh, and he's not the only one. That party backfired pretty heavily. Yeah. They only thought about the party, they didn't think about the cleanup later on. That's how that usually goes. And just like that, 2 heroes are down. And I think I've seen this movie before. Just as they are pushing with the Immortal, there's nobody there to push in with it because they lost multiple heroes just after they took the objective. So a little bit of a sad panda moment here for them. 15 kills to 6 now. Now the Immortal is still going to do some damage, but let's be honest, this is again not going to be the full potential unleashed by any means that we're seeing here. So a bit unfortunate. Damage output, 31,000 for Hanzo, 29k for Tacita. 2 top damage dealers on each team. Also have Jimmy with 25,000 and Jaina herself with 28k that she brings to the table here. So we'll see. But it's a bit of a weird one. I mean, if you think about it, the red team has won 2 objectives, but they are way behind in kills. I mean, way behind. So that's a big problem for them right now. As topside gets pushed again. There's an entire level lead now also for the blue team. And off we go. Trying to go for the camp here. Bot side gets pressured, by the way, by the Khaldor camp that was taken just a few seconds ago. There's nobody on the blue team side defending bottom. So if they can pin them down at the top a little bit longer, that camp might actually do some damage. Pretty unlikely though. But it's time for the camps again. Shouldn't really take it just yet though. Objective hasn't been announced yet, so you should play this a little bit more careful, just slow it down a bit. And yeah, we'll see. Bottom camp got taken down. Half a level until 16. That's of course the big thing that matters right now for them. Here we go. Banak. He's gonna get a kill in here. Easily. And off we go. Next fight coming up. If they can fight it quickly, they might just be able to fight before level 16 talents come in. So, yeah. Yeah, they're actually trying to invade, aren't they? Tacita first. Face jack. Yeah, they're actually trying to steal it away. They got the tools. It's 15 versus 15. There's a wall, there's a flip, and he finds himself on the wrong side of this battle. Jimmy gets the Hyperion out. And he still falls. There's the Entomb as Leo is trying to help him with the counter-attack. Obviously, the top side is now getting pushed too. They're making the play for Malfurion, but that old geezer just turns around and drops the ult. They are locking ETC down in an attempt to take him apart. But it's still a 4 versus 5 that we're seeing here, as the top camp is still pushing all of this. That's another aspect of all of that. Hanzo! Oh, Q missed by Malfurion. 4 versus 5. Jimmy back in another 10 seconds. And the top lane is taking more and more damage. And nobody really takes care of it. Oh, baby. That could become a problem. Finally, they're rotating in. But you can already tell how much damage they suffered here. This thing is getting crushed. That's already more than 50% of the HP of the top keep gone. 2 of them are trying to defend, as everybody else is now focusing onto the objective. And, of course, the Facepalm Tacticians are highly motivated to win the 3rd one in a row now. They have a chance to take a keep down here, too. They're heavily behind when it comes to kills. Oh, the arrow camera catching all of it as the arrow flies straight over to North America. The fight continues in the meantime. We have currently, as you can tell, 50% eliminated by the Tacticians. 16 versus 6 kills. Both teams with level 16 talents right now. That gives us, amongst other things, the Numbing Blast, actually. Quest on one is already taken too. But off we go. Come on, baby. Also, Executor's Will right there. Bot lane gets pushed as well. Guys, keeps everywhere taking damage. The blue team might be able to take the team fights, but they are getting absolutely crushed when it comes to the macro play here. It's a huge problem at this point. It's really starting to become an issue. There's another slide as Sully is trying to go in. Big taunt from Garrosh! And that's Jimmy down again. Jimmy is just being farmed in this game. Death number 5 on Jimmy. He's nearly activating as much trade value as Leoric. Leo is down 2, by the way. Of course he is, and Tyrande has fallen. But the bot lane gets still attacked, and all of these keeps are so incredibly low. At some point, you should really just try and start to go backdoor or something. Problem, of course, is that as the game continues and game time increases, those kills matter a lot more because death timers increase. So there's that. They're taking another camp at the bottom of the map because there's very little else that they can do right now. But yeah, with 19 kills to 6 and a level lead, this is starting to become spicy. And Leo is moving down to the bottom of the map. He's like, I got this, boys! Let's go! Yeah, and he has the wave clear. I don't think he can take the keep down, but he can actually zone them out. So yeah, Leo's gonna try and move away from this one. Shouldn't really have any problems here. But that allows them to defend early against the Immortal, and they really have to. As long as they can get Jimmy into a good spot where he gets damage out, that's pretty much half the battle. Leo's already up at the top trying to get additional experience for the team, but you can see how that Immortal is just getting absolutely murdered over here. I mean, the shields are gone, 50% of the PHP are eliminated. They will barely get the fort, I guess. There's Hyperion too, zones them out even more. That's one of the best Hyperions that we've seen from Reyna in this game, honestly. That's a really solid defense that they're setting up down here. And they're not even getting the fort. We're 17 minutes into this game, and all of a sudden, Fluffy Death might experience exactly that. He's the one that survives. Oh, big arrow. Big arrow. Narrowly missing the target. Narrowly. Very narrowly missing it. And now that we are looking at the bottom of the map, it's a bit of a chase that we see from the red team. And they're trying to get a few kills together too. Look at the kill count. It's 19 kills to 7. This is ridiculous. And it's still more or less even experience, which is kind of insane. The Immortal didn't do anything for the blue team. And now topside, camps are taken again. Look at both of these keeps. This one is about to go down. This one doesn't really have any more hit points either. Once that they're moving in for this, it's going to be the end of it. Oh, Leo. Okay, I mean, I call that a scouting death. You know, he's just providing vision. He's using his vision tools over here to show where they are. That's pretty much what's happening. Leo is nearly done with his level 1 quest. Tacita, by the way, on 230 stacks. Tyrande also getting a little bit closer. And talking about Tacita, he's moving in. Zarya is forced to move down, or she's thinking about it. She can't really leave that lane. If that wave makes it towards the keep, it's gone. That one's gone. Immediately. Leo's back in another 14. Camp gets eliminated here too. I'm just waiting for the moment when Leo says, fuck it, I'm gonna go for the keep, and I'm just gonna tank the keep and take it. Just farm the keep. Just stand right next to the keep, die a couple of times, take it down, and get those catapults in action. 19.5 versus 19. An earlier level 20 for the blue team might just make the difference here. Immortals spawning in another 4. This is a clutch one. I like it. It's a weird game. It's a very weird game. 20 kills, 2-7. They nearly have 3 times as many kills as the red team, but it doesn't really matter. Jimmy again about to secure the halftime show for them. Yeah, a little bit more damage is needed. There's the wall. This time the arrow connects. Short distance arrow though. No balls on this one. Yeah, but ETC is down and Reyna is eliminated too. Leo, is he surviving? There's no way. Nah, of course not. The Omega comes in with Hanzo and he's like, wait a second, I forgot one. Takes him down, the root is on the ground, Vidra is also dead. That's 24 kills against 7. Okay, I think now, I mean, honestly, this has to kind of be the turning point, right? I mean, I thought that a few times already. But I think this time it might be true. This time it might honestly be true. Tyrande is doing her thing. Tyrande is just like, pew, 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 pew. Yeah, she's not getting too much damage in here. But, yeah, it's not too bad. They're taking camps now too. Bot lane Ford is also getting attacked. And half a level still missing for the tacticians to get their 20. But I think they're gonna lose out on this Immortal for sure. A little bit of a stun attempt here. Only one is needed for Tarapska to get his quest completed on level 1. But yeah, it's a bit rough. Told you, I would just have backdoored the shit out of this at some point. If you already go for the facepalm tactics, you might just go full facepalm, right? Might just be the best thing to do right here. Okay, so bot lane, they're trying to save the fort for now. This is obviously where the Immortal is also going to push. Should probably not try and defend this one. Again, you need a little bit more experience, just fall back. Don't defend the fort. You're not going to do yourself any favors here. Oh, sliding in, yeah. Yeah, the two. He threw them into their own entomb and trapped them. How awesome is that? Let's take another look at this one. There's the arrow, and then he throws them into the entomb as they're going down. Absolutely glorious. One of the best throws of Garrus that I've seen in this game. That was entomb value right there. God, that was good. Yeah, but the fight over here is still going through. Yeah, they're trying to go through that keep now. And this time they won't be able to take the Immortal down quickly enough. And honestly, this might even be game, depending on how the rest of this fight is going to run. Seems like they're actually falling back and not even trying to push for it. I think they could have tried to end here, honestly. But yeah, it's a 4 versus 4, so they didn't really want to. 75,000 damage for Tassadar. We got 74,000 for Hanzo. Zarya sitting at only 31,000, but yep. The entomb still gets me. Garrosh is, by the way, the only one that hasn't died yet. He's the only one with 0 deaths in this game. And we had 34 deaths overall already. So, yeah. Leo died 8 times. I mean, again, he isn't really dying. He's activating his trait. That's a bit of a different... It's a special case. It's a very, very special case. Jaina. Ice blocking, and she's like, mistakes were made. Nah, team. The mosh pit. The mosh pit. Oh my god, are they actually going to do some 4 versus 5 now? No way. No way. Tyrande, please. Jimmy, no, not again. The Hyperion is just too fucking good. I love Division 7. It's glorious. Oh, fantastic Hyperion over here. It's like, it's showing dominance, you know? It's showing dominance. You just drop the R button just because you can, not because it makes sense. But, guys, they take the keep. So, they've taken the keep. They can... I mean, technically, with the Hyperion, they could go for core. Why even just go there? Honestly, just go here. Just take this. Just take it. You can really just destroy it. You don't even have to go for the camp. Just take the bottom keep. You can sacrifice Leo. He didn't mind dying the entire game. Why would he mind dying here? But Jimmy goes down again. Zarya isolates him. There's that. Leo, of course, has fallen too. So Leo died anyways. He could have just sacrificed him for the keep at the bottom of the map. You know, at least get some value out of it. But no. Okay, so we go for the Immortal again, and I'm afraid. Okay, I was afraid a few times that might be it, and I was proven wrong every single time, so I should probably not say anything here. But they're fighting for it as much as they can. Bottom of the map, that's where the camp is pushing in. Camp is very much alone though, because over here we have 4 catapults already moving in, and those need to be dealt with. And Tassadar comes in and is easily taking care of the situation. Yeah, no problem for him. Protoss were also pretty OP, so yeah, there's that. Down here on the other hand, still a little bit of extra damage on the keep. Can't really take it down. The Omega took care of that. Over here, that could be a 5 versus 4 fight in favor of the face palm tacticians, so there's a little bit of a chance. They're starting to jump in. Oh! Once again, beautiful arrow. Beautiful arrow over here. That one was hard to miss. That one was really difficult. Oh, that's a good hit. Now we're talking, and that's a kill. Nice. Awesome. Yeah, Lebo, that's 2 down. Hanzo and Jaina. This game is the gift that keeps on giving. Yeah, and also, it's a party. It's a big party, and that's another kill. That's Zarya down. Zarya's dead. Zarya has to die here. Okay, that's game. That has to be game. That has to be game. Just go for the core. Guys, you have a 5 versus 2. Go for the core. Not this way. Not this way. What are you doing? What are you doing? No. Alright. They're going for the core now. Stop attacking that shit. Catapults are in, and I think this is it, guys. With only 2 defenders, there's no way. Here comes Hyperion. They're making their way in with 13 kills to 29. They somehow are able to take the game here. Garrosh is down. The catapults are pushing in, and the facepalm tacticians, they win the game and take the lead in the best of 3. Absolutely glorious. Game number 2, ladies. Let's go. The Z-Team, or Z-Team against the Facepalm Tacticians. And we are on map number 2. A little bit of an interesting comeback on the first map. They had a third of the kills, but it doesn't come down to the kills. It's a question of whether or not you can take down your opponent's core. And, well, guess what? They were able to do exactly that. So the facepalm tactics, they worked out. Now on the left side, the blue team with Lebo on ETC, Daomega on a Zebo. We got Fluffy Death on Cassia, Karim Del on Anduin, and Beso on Chromie. Whereas the facepalm tacticians, with the lead here in Division 7, have now picked Johanna for Jack Sully, Dragon on Gul'dan, we got Zul for Banach, Tropiske on support Stukov, and Vidra is playing Phoenix. Okay, level 1, we get the Time Walker's Pursuit right here. Okay, that's the first one. And what else do we have? Pretty normal setup actually. Well, we got Lurking Arm build so far, at least for our man Stukov over here. Oh, Toad build for the Zebo. Look at that. Nothing from the deep or anything. No spiders. Nope, we're getting Toad build on level 1. Trying to push a little bit to that. It's more so an ARAM style build, a brawl build, than an actual game build, but well, we'll see how that works out for him. Nice thing of the Zebo in this map, or why sometimes you can get mad value here, is of course, well, that's actually a nice gank. That's a kill. Ah, there we go. Zul is down. But what I was about to say is that, yeah, what you can actually do is you can easily rotate between lanes and therefore pick up a few more stacks towards your baseline, which is really neat for the level 20, so that you can quickly get those stacks for your Bars Infection later on, which is pretty awesome. And, well, yeah, Cassia is down as well. apparently we're continuing where we left off, so we're getting mad amount of kills in. We're only 1 minute in, and we already have now had 2 on the map as a rotation bot side in an attempt to take the Siege Giants here, so that's the next set that they're gonna go for. And, yep, let's make it work all the way up to the top. Zul. Banak died at the bottom of the map. And he's like, hey, screw it, guys. I'm gonna go somewhere else. Went topside and gets immediately ganked again. This time at least he doesn't die, so I suppose that's a positive here. But off we go. Yeah, a little bit of action down here. Dragon Jack Sully. Trust all of them rotating around. Vitra! Warp in! Ooh, that's a kill! Yes! Down he goes. The Witch Doctor gets eliminated. And that's a couple of gems lost, maybe? Yeah, a few of them are down. Didn't really cost them too many, but a couple have been eliminated. Oh, ETC. He nearly saved by Anduin, but he goes down after all. Okay. Top side, that's where they're now trying to go for Chromie here, apparently. It's 3 kills against 1 this time in favor of the Facepalm Tacticians. It's a completely new situation for them. That's a situation they haven't found themselves in. They're like, guys, we're heading kills. Like, how do we deal with this? Like, what do we do now? Is this normal? Can you win from this position? Is this okay? So, yeah, taking the lead in experience, taking the lead in kills. Nice! The Juke Master 2000! Phoenix. Juking out ETC here. Chromie is a bit low. And Johanna got aggressive for just a second. Talking about aggression, we're seeing it in the middle of the map now. As we have a bit of a push in. But on the turn-in side, the blue team has done a little bit better. Red team, the Tacticians, they haven't really turned anything in just yet. They're collecting all of those gems. Whereas Zul has taken to the bottom of the map again. In an attempt to push the lane out against Cassia here, by the way. And he has now 13 gems. Turned in 7 at least now, so finally at least a few got turned in. But in we go. A little more pressure in the middle now. I mean, an early level 7 for them would be also nice now. If they can set that one in, that would be good for them. Get the early level 7 into play. Try and play around that a little bit. So, yeah, that would be kind of neat. Having the extra talent helps you, of course, to secure the position in the middle. And then you can get an easy turn in. Or force a fight in your favor. I mean, either way, you're fine, right? But here comes more lurking arm action with level 7. We also get a bit of Fell Flame play with Bound by Shadow over here. The cooldown reduction. Okay. And they're trying to turn the 20 in that we have on Jack Sully. And honestly, that could be a turn-in. Both of the teams have enough for a turn-in. Jack Sully is able to get those 20 connected, which means that they need only another 9 gems turned in to complete this. The blue team obviously has enough gems for a turn-in as well, so it's not like the red team has the exclusive setup on this. Problem is that Chromie is already getting zoned out hard. Yeah, Zebo stopped the chase with the wall, but they're still struggling a little bit here. And here comes the slide, and that sets the kill up against Phoenix. Nice. Well done, Lebo, able to help with the kill. That was his initiation right there, and he did most of the work here to isolate them. And Jack Sully goes down too. Alright, here we go. 3 kills against 3, level 7 on both sides. We get the wall of zombies over here with a dead rush. And that's now a full turn-in, and the blue team gets objective number 1 on the map. Okay. Party time. Blue Web Weavers are gonna come down now and try to set this one up. Alright. Chromie hasn't taken her level 10 just yet. And let's see. There it is. Sands this time. That's actually a little bit of a weird choice. I mean, no temporal loop, really? Against Stukov? Fair enough. That's really what I expected here. Top side. Oh, ha ha ha. There come the slowing sands. They're trying to get the kill in. And yeah, Zul at least walks away. Chromie is still going deep here. Getting the Q in on the minions. Yeah, slowing sand control over the choke point. As she's getting more and more damage in onto Zul. So far, so good. Our naughty girl over here. So yeah, she's happy. Kinky. But we also got with the spiders now on the map, even more push power. The middle of the map is getting attacked too with Cassia, but up at the top, more and more damage coming through. And could that be the kill? Yes! Zul is down. And that's 4 kills to 3, and could even be the early level 10. But the red team is getting a lot of experience as they're now rotating and take those waves down. So then I might just get the heroic abilities a little bit faster. And and then the turn-in. They still have 40 gems in their hands. It's nearly a double turn-in. If they turn in once, collect a few more waves, they could go for the double turn-in here. So there's definitely a chance of that happening. ETC with the mosh pit now. Okay. And there we got the blessed shield. Alright. I guess we're gonna get the Horrify for Gul'dan. He is waiting that out, but I don't really think that in a normal game you will see the Rain of Destruction. That's normally, again, a brawl talent, if anything. Yeah, that's the Horrify. Especially, of course, against Nazebo with the Ravenous Spirit. I guess a lot of those talents that we currently see on the other side, the Horrify is just doing way more work for you. So that's kind of nice. We took the camp too. So the two camps collide in the middle of the map. But it's Web Weaver time. It's time for the spiders, baby. There's the wave clear. Jojo is already coming in. Did not go into Eternal Retaliation, by the way. Went into Conviction. We haven't really talked about this yet, but that is highly unorthodox on this map. Allows you, of course, to move out of a fight a little bit quicker, and the added mobility also helps you to chase targets down. But you lose a lot of the wave clear that you want to use here. There's the slides, and they are getting away. Look at that side. And Stukov with the big boy plays right there, covering for the rest of the team. Top side gets pushed, bottom of the map gets pushed. There's no defense. Everybody is sitting in the middle of the map now. And Chromie poking away. Big salvo coming in from Phoenix. Good damage to Horrify. And ETC is down. Gets eliminated here. Nearly a killer against Nazebo too, but Johanna went a bit too deep. The problem is that Anduin falls as well. Top side fort is about to be taken down, and that is at least... No! Why are you getting out of there? Dude! Dude! That was at least one kill. Zul gets the one against the Gnome. Comes in and whips Chromie pretty quickly. Usually she likes that kind of shit, but in this case, not really a fan. So maybe he went a little bit too hard for her. But either way, with two forts eliminated, the one in the middle is also heavily exposed. And now that the minion wave is pushing in, pretty sure this one's gonna fall too. There's nobody defending this. So, yeah. That's another one. One Web Weaver wave. All that it took for them to eliminate every single outer structure right there. And now they can turn in another 52 gems already, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, if they can get all of those connected, that would of course make it a lot safer for them too. And off we go. Right now we have to turn in right here. Dragon. Sitting in the middle. Riding My Little Pony. What is that actually? Is that a squirrel? The fuck is that? Like, I don't know what it is. Is that a squirrel? Is that a pony? I really don't know. The entire time I assumed it's just a pony, but no, it's one of the newer ones, isn't it? I was like, damn, I missed that one. So many new mounts in, honestly. That tint, I haven't seen that. That looked like a squirrel, if anything. Squirrel abuse. Not really a fan of that one. Either way, 13 on the board, 6 kills to 5, and off we go. Second Web Weaver wave. I told you they could get 2 in a row, right? And now we're seeing exactly that. 13 talents on both sides, and it's party time. Where's the defense? Where's the defense, ladies? No defense in the middle. Damn, that wall is gone. That wall is gone. I mean, I understand that they want to have 13, but you don't need a 5-man to clear the wave at the bot lane. So now the Valkyrie also missed. Yeah, that Valkyrie needs glasses. But that push is going to hurt, because it's not only the mid lane that gets attacked, the top lane is soon going to feel the wrath of the Web Weavers as well. And they are starting to go pretty hard on this one. Blue team is feeling the pressure, I can tell you that much. They are in trouble and they know it. They defended at least the middle, but look at this. This is problematic. And the big question is, of course... Yeah, not really the wave that he was looking for. Can they save the top keep? That's the question. Nine. Okay, thank you. Glad that we cleared that up. So top keep is most likely gonna fall. We heard the experts talk just a second ago. And it indeed did. Down at the bottom of the map, we have another keep down to 50% HP. At least the fountain should be eliminated. But yeah, it is a much tougher game now for the blue team. 23,000 damage for Phoenix. We got 21k for Nazebo. Level 20, of course, would be fantastic for them with the Violent Infection. But let's be honest, at this point, it's going to be a big question if they ever get to that point. That's more so what they have to be afraid of. And now that we have Also Nazebo 95 stacks. I mean, that's enough, technically speaking, but still. Things are getting a little bit tricky, especially since the camp is now getting stolen away too. In addition to that, we have nearly level 16 for them. It's rough, guys. It's rough. Yeah, I said before and I say it again. That Valkyrie needs glasses. I'm not quite sure who she's aiming for, but that Valkyrie is not hitting a whole lot. It's like, I got him! Like, no, I don't. Okay. Here we go. 16 is on board, and they are pushing for the middle this time with the mercenary camp. One keep is down, and it feels like a second one could fall too. At least it's taking damage. ETC moves in, gets shoved out. That was a nice attempt at a light bomb play, but that got eliminated by Sukov hard. The Admiral is there, and he's just said, nope, not on my watch. Quest completed for Khaldor now as well, so the Ruinous Affliction gets comboed off with the Echoed Corruption here. And they're going for more damage. There's a salvo. Now we're talking. That could be a kill. Oh, and a Zebo barely gets saved here. Didn't have the Ice Block cooldown ready either, but just look at the damage that Khaldor by now can do against all of this. And as they're pressuring the middle, the Zulas move down to the bottom to clear another wave. They're looking at 31 gems now. We have 90 gems for the blue team. Fluffy Death alone has 55. So there's that. So they have a lot of solid gems that they can now use for this. But let's see if they have a chance to actually make that happen. That's the next one. Can they actually set something up here? 16, nearly 17 now. Slowly starting to get here. And off we go. They're turning in again. That's another Web Weaver wave right here, everybody. So here's the Ice Block attempt. Oh, careful, the save, but the Horrify. Oh, Fluffy Death, all the gems. No. Oh, party time, but he has no hit points. He's gonna die too. All the gems are lost. They just turned in, so that's at least something. They were able to get that set, but this is more than a little bit of a problem. Yeah, that's an issue. Big issue here. So with that, here's another death. Boom, down goes Nazebo. Chromie is dead. ETC is dead too. Oh boy, guys. 10 kills against 6. They get the Web Weaver wave, but they're losing everything else. It seems like the push through the middle is now killing off the keep in the mid lane. Bot lane, yeah, I don't think they're going to deal with that. I feel they're going to go for core over here. So this is looking like game right now. Yep. No? Seriously? Alright. Apparently we're not going for game. 14 minutes in. I guess they decided that the death timers are not low enough. They're playing it safe. Fair enough. But 2 keeps down is pretty much all that you need to go for here. So that's problematic. Now we have to push all the way up at the top side. Web Weaver is eliminated, so that's good. And down to the bottom of the map. There we got Vidra defeating the next Web Weaver wave, so yeah, they're still alright. It's a 2-level lead by now. And unless there's a bit of a miracle happening, then the blue team is going to be hard-pressed to turn this around. But they start with a kill on Khaldor, and that's actually not too bad. Maybe they got a chance after all. They can kill Jack Sully with the 22 gems. Nice combo. Ravenous Spirit into Slowing Sand. Very nicely done. That's another kill. That's 22 gems down the drain. They zone it off as much as they can. Vidra collects a couple of them, but he's not able to get enough, and now they're trying to go for boss. That might just be the beginning of a comeback, everybody. I mean, 2 keeps are down, but if you are able to get the boss now and maybe snowball this a little bit, you could try and level a few of the structures. Some forts, maybe even get a keep. Keep is maybe a bit too much to ask for. But every single fort that you take down now is going to be a step into the right direction. So, down here, yeah, Vidra is starting to come over for the camp again. The level 20 talents on already, and that of course makes matters even worse because you don't want to engage into a fight anymore against an opponent that has a storm talent. Demonic Circle. Full on scythe build, by the way, for Zul. I mean, went straight into the Spectral Scythe over here with the Mortal Wound. We got the Decrepify, Echoes of Death, so he went all in on that one. Boss at the top side took the fort down, but that's the end of the top side boss. Just before the wall falls. for a second. Like with the tornado coming in and the condemn, it looked for a second like he was using a falling sword, and I'm just like, I was pretty sure that he used blast shield. I was just like, wait, what? Yeah, that got weird for a moment. 50 gems in the hands of the red team, so the facepalm tacticians. They have that set. Let's go. You should really turn that in. Doesn't matter if you get the full turn in or not, but at this point you really want to get rid of those gems. You don't want to lose a team fight and or get ganked. I mean, this was a decent setup. It didn't really work out. Instead, it turns against them because all of a sudden we have a problem for Cassia at the bottom of that. Good save from Anduin. Here comes the Horrify then again. So that's a problem. The 20 fight is forced. Uh-oh. Cassia in trouble after all. And she's down. Cassia down. Andu is down. At least they get a counter kill against Zul. But of course, the fight continues with the death of ETC. Here comes Vidra. Teleports over against Chromie. And she's also about to fall. Vidra comes in and says, guys, if you don't want the kills, I'm going to take them. 5-man team wipe as they take them down. The facepalm tacticians go through the blue team like butter through cheese, and we now move towards the top, actually the middle, as they're going for the finish. This looks more and more like it's a 2-0 victory for the facepalm tacticians here in Division 7 of HeroesLounge.gg. Nicely done. And a pretty slick fight there towards the end of the game too. A bit unfortunate for the blue team that they couldn't collect the experience to fight with Storm Talons. But this is the end. 2-0 win in this series for the facepalm tacticians. GG and well played.
Thank you everybody for watching the video today. I hope that you enjoyed the show and the commentary. And keep in mind that the spoiler protection that is going to run for the rest of the video is made possible by all the support on patreon.com. So guys, if you want to support my work, if you want to help me start new projects and keep the spoiler protection in place, please consider heading over to patreon.com/Khaldor. There's also a link in the YouTube description, and check that out. Thanks in advance, and see you guys next time with more esports coverage here on Khaldor TV. Have a great day.